Welcome everyone to the live streaming again. So we're already into the afternoon on the first day of the World Championships for the age groups, and it's game number 8. And here I've got Tom from Great Britain and Juan Pablo from Colombia, and they're going to be leading you through this game. It's against Great Britain under-19 men's and the Colombian under-19 men's. So these two fellas should have a pretty good understanding of where these teams are coming from and where they're heading. So I'll hand over to Tom and Juan Pablo. Enjoy.
Okay, so there's about 10 seconds before this kicks off, and it's going to be quite an interesting game. This is a replay of the 3rd-4th playoff in Castellón a few years ago, so quite a few players played in that, and I think there's going to be a bit of a grudge here between GB and Colombia.
Thank you, Tom. Tenemos un equipo algo joven en Colombia. Está José Daniel Arango, Juanpa Pérez. Son jugadores que apenas están empezando con una carrera deportiva, es su primer mundial. Juan Pablo Pérez es su segundo mundial. Esperamos que tengan una gran participación. Buenos días de Colombia. Muchas gracias.
It's GB on the front foot at the start, getting into the corner. It's looking like it's going to be quite a close game. It always has been in the past. You can see the number 10 there, Captain Tom Pitchforth. Incidentally also dating the coach's daughter. Some might say that's how he got into the team, but who knows?
Es un gran ataque por parte de los jugadores de GB. En estos momentos defendido por el jugador Juan Pablo Pérez Uribe, que va saliendo por el lateral izquierdo con ayuda de Santos Ciro.
Something's been called up here. Looks like it's against GB. So Colombia will be looking to get out of their half here, really push forward, start to make an impact in this game.
Los jueces pitan una falta a favor del equipo colombiano. Se cobrará por el lateral izquierdo.
It's looking like quite a close game already. I mean, there's no big pointers this early in the game, but we'll have to see. I mean, Colombia making a break there, looking quite strong on the puck.
Es un bello día para el hockey hoy en Tasmania. Es un poco frío, pero el equipo colombiano se está acoplando bien a este frío y arrolló muy bien el ataque del equipo de GB, y ahora el equipo de GB vuelve a retomar la pastilla. Hobart en este momento, como dije anteriormente, está un poquito frío, pero el equipo colombiano se ha acoplado bien al frío y estamos jugando, creo que un buen partido. Está muy parejo el partido.
Right, so what do I think about Hobart? It's a very nice city. I mean, we've been sightseeing quite a lot, been up to Mount Wellington. It's a lot colder than the UK, but we'll just have to make do with that. It's a bit like our winter, and I don't really think any of us were prepared for that.
Gracias, Tomás, por tu introducción. Me parece válido lo que estás diciendo, muy interesante. El equipo de GB es un equipo que ataca muy fuertemente, están muy frontales, el partido aún está muy de tú a tú, por decirlo así en palabras colombianas. Se está jugando en ambos lados de la cancha y se ve que es un partido que va a estar abierto, disponibilidad a muchos goles esperamos por parte de GB, por parte de Colombia.
GB really getting close to the goal here, and you can see there's that first and second wave, and something's been pulled up. GB with the free puck really attacking the goal here. They'll be hoping to score.
Transcurridos 11 minutos 40, quedan 11 minutos 36 del primer tiempo. Es un ataque frontal del equipo de GB directo a portería del equipo de Colombia, sub-19.
Another one from the ref. And it looks as though Captain Tom Pitchforth has been sent out for 2 minutes. Headshot there. In case you didn't know, that's when the puck hits someone in the face. Quite painful. Not really much fun.
Fue expulsado un jugador de GB 2 minutos por una falta, un chute a la cara ahora se retoma el juego a favor de Colombia. Se sigue atacando mucho por el centro y sale Colombia con la pasilla. Es un buen quiebre de GB.
It's GB are really under pressure now, down to 5. It just changed the whole dynamic of the game. They'll be getting tired in there straight away. Puts pressure as well because Tom, their centre back, one of the best players on the team, actually got picked for the elite team going to Euros later this year. It's a big loss for the next couple of minutes.
Es un buen corte de el patrón Brian López, la lleva por el lateral izquierdo, pero el equipo de GB lo parten y es un cobro a favor de GB.
Colombia looking to line up a free puck here. Probably want to try and make the advantage of that extra man. I mean, it really does make a difference, even later in the game. This 2 minutes without Tom, they'll be getting tired. They'll have to work a lot harder just to hold on to the puck. Free puck here again.
Como hemos podido ver, ha sido un juego muy pausado, aunque el juego se ve muy lindo, se ve muy bueno, pero ha sido muy pausado por faltas repetitivas con el stick por parte tanto de los colombianos como el equipo de GB.
Colombia really pushing forward here. It's a very close game. It's been back and forth all the way. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. The GB look like they're breaking.
Me gusta esa actitud que está tomando el partido. Es un partido que se juega en ambos lados de la cancha, muy reñido. You like the play?
Yeah, I'm really excited about this. It's looking like a good game already. The Colombian team's very skilled.
Thank you, Tom. It's a really great game. Y se está jugando, como decimos, en ambas canchas. Se atacan muy permanentemente los dos equipos y se ve un juego lindo, muy pausado, pero muy lindo.
Here they are, Tom Pitchforth on the puck, back in the pool now, and they'll really be looking to get forward now, make the most of having him back in the pool.
En este momento ataca el equipo colombiano, sigue atacando y se defiende muy bien el equipo de GB. Seguimos 0-0, faltando 8 minutos 14 del primer tiempo.
And here again, it's looking like there's something been pulled up. No, they're attacking down the wall, and GB really looking to get forward. You see there, it's number 12 on the puck, Caleb. He's one of the youngest in the team. Here they are pushing forward again.
Como lo hemos dicho en ambas ocasiones, me gusta mucho cómo está este partido. Buen cambio de frente efectuado por Colombia. Ahora el equipo de GB responde con una gran defensiva y sigue siendo una hermosa mañana, ahora un poco lluviosa, pero sigue siendo una gran mañana hermosa para el hockey.
Still looking like a close game. It's quite tricky conditions in there. The pool is very slidey on the bottom. ¿Qué piensas sobre la piscina?
Es una gran piscina. Tenemos 2 canchas en esta piscina. Un techo cubierto muy hermoso, que no deja mucho que influyan las condiciones climáticas de Hobart, pues estamos un poco bajos. And you like the pool?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the pool. It's quite nice playing with such a slopey bottom. Makes for great skills down on the puck. It's going to be difficult for some teams, especially on the wall. You can just one touch and it'll slide all the way. It's quite wide as well. That's going to favour the teams that like to swim more. So it's going to be interesting to see how that changes the tournament.
It's beautiful game. Un ataque bien defendido por el equipo colombiano hacia la esquina. Sigue atacando GB con mucha potencia, defendiendo el equipo colombiano.
I mean, at the moment, it's still too close to call. You know, we go up to GB half, Colombia half. There's really no difference between the two teams at the moment. GB pushing forward here, but Colombia keep on recycling it into the corner. something's been pulled.
Estamos presenciando un partido muy parejo en el que ambos equipos atacan, ambos equipos defienden y en el momento ha sido pausado por faltas repetitivas con el stick por parte del equipo colombiano.
GB going to be looking to score in the next... Oh, there's a timeout. What is going on here? We've got a GB timeout. So this is going to be important now. They're going to want to really organise their team, get a good free puck here, try and get a goal in this first half. You can see their coach, Richard Adams, telling his team exactly what he wants them to do. Quite a nice guy, you know. Bit of an odd one, he's northern, so some of the team will be struggling to understand him.
En el momento vemos que ha sido pausado el juego, estamos en tiempo muerto. El entrenador de GB está dándole algunas indicaciones a sus muchachos. Por parte del equipo colombiano, el entrenador Andrés García no es mucho lo que ha dicho, pero el partido sigue estando muy parejo. Se va a reanudar el partido a favor de GB.
So about to restart here with this GB free puck. And there you go, Tom's driving in. They're pushing forward towards the goal, but those Colombians all down, all on the bottom. It's looking very strong defense there.
Están defendiendo en estos momentos muy bien el ataque del equipo de GB, un equipo muy fuerte que no deja tampoco dejar que bajen. Se va volando un poco, pero pausan el partido por guante.
Another call here against Colombia, this time for fisting. GB looking for another opportunity to get that opening goal.
Es otra oportunidad para que ataque GB. Veremos qué tiene Colombia para defenderse.
Here we go, let's try and get underwater. Another call here.
No es gol, pitan una falta antes de que entre la pastilla y van a dar continuidad a favor del equipo colombiano. Es una falta en ataque por parte de GB.
So Colombia here, trying to take it to the wall and switching it across the other side. They were really, you know, trying to break out there, get away from their own goal, start pushing forward. There's 5 minutes left this half. Another call here.
Como reiteramos, es un partido muy pausado en el que han habido muchas faltas. Esperamos que para los últimos minutos se abra un poco más el juego y empiecen a haber más goles.
Here again on the Colombian goal, and they've been under the pressure now for a couple of minutes. They're going to really be getting tired. Want to take it to their sub bin, get a couple of fresh players in. Here they are taking it to the wall now again. It's a good place to take it. Get it away from the goal. Good defensive move.
Como lo decimos, sigue siendo un partido muy pausado en este primer tiempo. Esperamos ver un partido un poco más abierto. Se juega de tú a tú. Se está jugando dos equipos muy fuertes. GB es un gran equipo. Colombia también sigue siendo un gran equipo en este sub-19. Esperemos cómo continúa.
Still, very, very close game, and GB are going to be wanting to win this. In Castellón, they lost this game in the third, fourth playoff. It's very disappointing. I was part of that team, and I know for a fact they're all going to be wanting to get one back here.
Sigue atacando el equipo de GB en una esquina. No se ha podido todavía abrir el marcador. Seguimos esperando los goles.
Not long left here in the first half. GB still attacking. I mean, it's quite a lot of supporters here today. I'm starting to talk Australian, which is quite weird. Oh well. Colombia tienes muchos supporters, fanatics.
En el momento la fanática de Colombia es poca, puesto que estamos prácticamente muy lejos de la casa, pues por decirlo así, estamos en otro uso horario inclusive, entonces hay más o menos 4 o 5 fanáticas y las niñas sub-19 que están en la tribuna alentando al equipo sub-19 masculino en estos momentos, que hace una gran participación.
There's a call here, and it looks like a GB goal for number 13, is that? There we go, number 13, Zach Tate from Manchester. He's a very good player, strong on the puck. A little bit dirty, kind of surprised he hasn't been sent out already, but that's kind of what you get from Manchester, I'm afraid.
Continuando el partido en el minuto, faltando un minuto 17 se abre el marcador a favor de GB por el jugador número 3 Side. Es un gran gol, un equipo muy potente, muy fuerte. Esperemos que Colombia pueda lograr sobreponerse a esto y empatar el partido.
I mean, that's a really important goal, the opening one. GB will now have their heads up, be pushing for a second, especially so close to half-time. It's going to be interesting now to see how the coaches kind of change their approach in the second half.
Otra vez se sigue el ataque de GB. Es un equipo, como lo he dicho antes, muy fuerte, muy potente. El equipo de Colombia hasta el momento se ha defendido bien. Solo ha entrado un gol en la portería colombiana y esperamos puedan sobreponerse a este gol y lograr abrir también el marcador a favor de Colombia.
Only 10 seconds left now. Colombia will just be looking to close out the half. You know, make sure they don't concede anymore before half-time. Same with GB, really. I mean, it's 4 seconds left now. Nothing's interesting is going to happen. Here we are, half-time.
How much the GB fanatics?
Yeah, we've got quite a few supporters here. The GB under-23 team has actually turned out to support their young boys. They're going to be playing Colombia as well later today.
Es una buena fanaticada la que tiene GB. Están alentando al equipo como tendría que ser. Esperamos en ese momento se ha pausado el partido. Tiempo de jueces. Se hace el cambio de canchas.
Here we are. So the main thing at half-time is teams are going to get a nice break for a couple of minutes, and more importantly, they're going to get a chance to talk to their coaches. So this is really when the coach is going to get their opportunity to say if the teams need to change anything, change formation perhaps, making sure they don't get sent out, you know, really set themselves up for the second half.
Terminando el partido en el primer tiempo, nos vamos al primer tiempo con una ventaja de 1-0 a favor del equipo de GB. El entrenador Andrés García y el entrenador de GB están en esos momentos dando algunas instrucciones a sus muchachos como para ver qué pueden hacer en este segundo tiempo, cómo lograr abrir el marcador a favor de Colombia o seguir sumando a favor de Gran Bretaña.
So a minute and a half here left of half-time before we start playing again. The camera quality's actually been really good here. If you can see it in the channel description, there's a GoFundMe page to help pay for all of this camera setup. It's very expensive, and thankfully this time supporters aren't having to pay, so it's really important that we support that GoFundMe page.
En este tiempo queremos saludar a todas las personas que nos están viendo desde Colombia, agradecerles porque se están pegando una trasnochada terrible para poder ver estos partidos y agradecerles mucho por el apoyo incondicional a nuestros jugadores. Esperamos que puedan en este segundo tiempo remontar y ganar, obviamente.
Los personas en el equipo son jóvenes o mayores.
En su mayoría la mayoría de los colombianos son jóvenes, están jugando apenas su primer mundial. The players of GB.
Yeah, we've got quite a few players here that were actually in Spain for the last Worlds. It's about half and half split, I would say, between new players and olds. And they're going to be really excited here today. It's their first game of the World Championships against a very good team from Colombia.
En estos momentos se reanuda el juego por una gran salida de Brian, patrón. Vamos a ver, se sigue valiendo equipo muy fuerte. Se ve que GB es un equipo muy fuerte. It's a great keeper and strong.
So here, second half, GB pushing forward again. It's looking like quite a good game still. South Africa, not South Africa, we're not playing South Africa. My bad. Colombia here pushing forward. Really, really strong defense there. They'll have worked on that a lot in their training.
Se ataca muy fuertemente el equipo de GB, pero también tiene Colombia con qué defenderse. Se ha sabido defender bien. Me gusta este juego, está muy parejo y veremos qué sucede.
So, Juan Pablo? Yeah. ¿Sí? ¿Dónde vives? En Colombia.
Medellín, you?
I live in Teignmouth. It's a little tiny bit of the southwest, if there's any GB supporters watching. I doubt it, if I'm honest. It's 3:20 in the morning back at home. ¿Y tú?
En Colombia son más o menos la 1 de la mañana en estos momentos. La gente que está apoyándonos en estos momentos se está pegando una trasnochada terrible, pero por eso 1000 agradecimientos. Exactamente son las 9:24 en Colombia.
Really a lot of pressure here on goal. Can't really see much. There's a nice view of the referee's legs, if anyone's interested in that, and there's been a COL. Free puck here for GB. Fisting from Colombia. And GB will really be piling in here, trying to get a second goal, get a bit of breathing space in the second half.
Es una pastilla para GB en una zona muy peligrosa.
And there's a COL there. Fisting there from GB team. They'll be disappointed with that, but I'm sure that they will make the most of it later.
En este momento le anulan un gol al equipo de GB, lastimosamente por obstrucción. Y se presenta una oportunidad para que salgan los colombianos y empecemos a formular un ataque y una posibilidad de gol.
So here, GB still attacking, and it's been like that for a while now. Colombia haven't had too much possession in the other half, and on the edge of their tin again. And that's a COL there for a penalty. Penalty shot, so there'll be 2 GB players here trying to score against 1 Colombian defender. They'll have a lot of confidence here. Stepping up to take the penalty is the captain and vice-captain, Tom Pitchforth and Christoph Gilson. And it's going to be a very nervy couple of moments here for Colombia.
Esto es un penalti a favor del equipo de GB, tapado por el jugador José Daniel Arango, número 1.
That's a goal there for GB, scored by number 10, Tom Pitchforth. He'll be very happy with that. I know how disappointed he was last time around, and Colombia really in a bit of trouble here. They're going to have to fight hard to get back into this game in the second half.
Un gol convertido por el número 10, Tom Pitchford, el equipo de GB, mediante el cobro del penalti. Penalti muy bien cobrado.
So here we are from the off again. It's, a lot of Colombian players down there on the bottom. They're really going to be quite frustrated now. You know, you don't want to get your heads down. You really need to keep on pushing, get those goals, have the belief in yourself. And here they are now.
It's a cold day in Tasmania.
Yeah, it's very cold. We're all wrapped up in jumpers, scarves, hiding in the pool in the commentary box just to avoid the cold, really.
Esperemos que las condiciones climáticas no sean lo que pues, nos está afectando mucho. Es un día muy frío en Tasmania, está lloviendo y esperamos que el equipo de Colombia pueda sobreponerse a todas esas adversidades y plantear un mejor partido y abrir su marcador, inclusive empatar.
I mean, can't really see much at the moment. It's, you know, underwater hockey, not the best spectator sport for anyone really, but I mean, we can still have a look. Who doesn't love watching 20 men in Speedos for half an hour?
Esperamos pues que el equipo de Colombia se pueda sobreponer. Contamos con jugadores de talla internacional como son Juanpa Pérez, Brian López, Juan Diego Duque, Miguel Cardoso, Santiago Muñoz. Ya tuvieron su primera participación en Castellón de la Plana, España, en el cual tuvieron un tercer puesto. Esperamos se tomen la vocería del grupo y empiecen como a subir un poquito más el nivel y podamos lograr abrir el marcador.
Here we are, Colombia looking to break out. Nice little turn there. Bit fancy. Nice bit of skills. GB pushing forward again. It's still very much a to and from game here. I mean, GB will be scared, I imagine. Colombia have got some very fast players.
El partido se está jugando en ambos lados, como digo, se está jugando de izquierda a derecha, de adelante a atrás, está un partido muy apretado. Pues han entrado 2 goles por parte del equipo de GB, pero sigue siendo un partido muy de tú a tú, en el que los dos equipos están dando el máximo y esperemos que sea un gran resultado para Colombia y para GB.
So here we are. Ref's call here. It's against Colombia. It looks like a stick infringement. That's essentially when the player uses the stick to not touch the puck. Could be a smack in the face. I doubt it was a smack in the face. It was probably something small and easy. Lining up here for the free puck. Tom taking it again. Really pushing forward towards the goal here. GB looking for a third.
En este momento pudimos apreciar al entrenador Andrés García dándole algunas instrucciones de juego a sus jóvenes jugadores y ahora se ve una gran salida por parte del equipo colombiano.
Los defensores de Colombia son muy bien.
Sí, gracias, hombre. Son buenos defensas, tenemos grandes defensas, como digo, tenemos jugadores ya con mucha talla internacional, como lo repito, son Juanpa Pérez, Brian López, Juan Diego Duque, Miguel Cardoso, Santiago Muñoz, entre otros. Es un gran equipo, pero el equipo de GB también es un equipo muy fuerte. It's a strong team.
Yeah. You know, there's a lot of hope for this under-19 team. They've been very strong in their training. It's just hoping now that they can bring it to the tournament. You know, you never know how things are going to turn out. Could get ill. I know the South Africa World Championships last year, the girls team were very disappointed after they all got food poisoning. It was quite disgusting, actually, being there to watch that. Not a pleasant sight in the slightest. Free puck here for GB in front of their own goal.
The forwards of GB are very speed.
Rápido? Sí. Yeah, so the GB forwards very fast. They've got a couple of very good ones in there. Lyndon Beddoe actually did a lot of swimming for his county before he moved into underwater hockey. It's quite a common path for players. Another one, Matt Adams, wing back for the team. extraordinary play. He's only 16, but this is already his second World Championships. And by far the fastest player I've ever seen. It's really quite scary, actually, for defenders when someone comes at you with that much pace.
This is a beautiful game. Es un gran juego, un juego muy bonito que están haciendo por parte de GB, por parte de Colombia. Pues hemos estado defendiendo muy bien. En el momento podemos apreciar al número 6, Juan Diego Duque. Ha hecho un gran 8 a jugar de GB.
Nice little paint job on the fins there. That was Elliot Atkins with the GB flag and the white lines. Obviously go faster stripes. That's what he needs. He's actually quite slow and disappointing in all aspects of life.
Sigue siendo en este segundo tiempo un partido muy pausado. Dos equipos muy fuertes, no le han bajado todavía nunca la velocidad ni a la potencia y se cobra a favor del equipo de GB.
Colombia have really got out there quickly, stopped the GB puck even getting close to their goal. It's a good move and switched it round here to the goal.
Sigue defendiéndose Colombia muy bien ante el equipo de GB. Lastimosamente no hemos podido abrir el marcador en estos momentos, pero esperamos, faltando aún 5 minutos, que se pueda lograr algo.
Los colombios en la semana pasada visitamos muchos de Hobart o...
No, en el momento no hemos como salido mucho a conocer porque hemos estado más bien entrenando y concentrados por el mundial. Concentration for the World Championship.
Sí.
No go to the city.
Sí. A la Colombia, lo siento para mi español, no es bueno.
En ese momento pues creemos que ni tu español ni mi inglés son muy buenos, pero está bien, podemos ir tratando de hacerlo también. I'm sorry for GB for my English.
So, getting now towards the final stage of the game. It's a Colombia free puck and they're really going to be wanting now to get forward, to try and get those 2 goals to equalise. They're going to be feeling the pressure here. GB in a fairly stable position here.
Se cobra una pastilla compartida, pero eso otra vez vuelve a parar. En estos momentos es expulsado el jugador número 3, Pablo Osorio, expulsado 1 minuto.
So there's been a Colombia player sent out, not sure who yet. Number 3, Pablo Osorio. See, Pablo Osorio. So Colombia now really under the pressure to get those 2 goals, especially with the 5 players. It's going to be a tough one. Someone's called a timeout here. You can see GB again having a discussion. They're going to really want to make the most of this next couple of minutes, playing against 5.
Durante la expulsión del jugador, perdón, retratamos, el jugador número 11, Juan José Córdoba, ha sido expulsado 1 minuto. Durante esa expulsión el equipo de GB pide un tiempo muerto en el que el entrenador está dando algunas instrucciones, me imagino, sobre cómo mantener el resultado.
Here we go, so about to restart after the timeout with a GB free puck in the centre of the pool. Tom takes again, he always takes free pucks, so quite good at it, that's kind of why. There you go, Elliot.
Bien diferenciado por el equipo de Colombia. Lo pausaron bien donde debían, ahora hacen un cambio de frente. El jugador Juan Pablo Pérez.
There you go, we can see GB pushing forwards. Good flick from the team, and here you can see number 8, Ollie COL, from the southwest, same town. He's a very good player, likes to use his head in all aspects of the game. Quite a large head, if we're going to be honest.
El equipo de Colombia en estos momentos se defiende, es un fuerte ataque por parte del equipo de GB, chutes muy fuertes y mucha natación, están dando muy fuerte los chicos de GB, se defiende con todo lo que tiene Colombia.
Yeah, so, I mean, really, GB are going to be just looking to see out the game now, protect their lead, get a goal if they can, but they won't be wanting to concede. Might just be a case of ramming it on the wall for a minute and a half, keeping it safe. Colombia starting to break out towards the halfway line, and it looks as though something's been called.
Se ve un gran quiebre por parte del patrón, Brian López, da la salida al equipo colombiano. Ahora el entrenador Andrés García pide un tiempo muerto para darle instrucciones a sus muchachos, faltando 2 minutos del juego.
So Colombia have called a timeout here, having a chat really. It's not much left to the game. You know, you don't really know what's going through their heads, through the coach's head, but I'm sure they've practiced something for this kind of situation. Back with 6 now. Wanting really to get a couple of goals. Not sure if there's time, but they'll definitely try.
Realiza algunos cambios el entrenador Andrés García en el equipo sub-19 masculino de Colombia. Ingresa a algunos jugadores que son muy potentes y muy fuertes. Les ha dado algunas instrucciones para salir de esta zona de peligro en estos momentos. Y es un ataque que ahora se va a cobrar a favor del equipo colombiano.
You can see the GB front line down, chasing out to try and stop that Colombia attack straight away. Here on the near side, you can see nothing. That's always great.
Es un avance frenado por el equipo de GB. No han podido dejar salir a los muchachos. Se está jugando en estos momentos, faltando 1 minuto, se está jugando mucho la portería de Colombia en zona muy peligrosa. Esperamos que las indicaciones del entrenador Andrés García pues les sirvan mucho a los muchachos y podamos salir de esta zona.
Only a minute left now. They're really going to be looking to just hold this puck now, keep it in the corner. You can see Tom Pitchforth there, fighting down with a couple of Colombians. The ref looking like he just got kicked in the face. That is probably quite painful. Poor person.
Faltando 30 segundos, el juego sigue en una esquina. Colombia defiende con todo lo que tiene. Seguimos diciendo el equipo de G es un equipo muy fuerte. Esperemos, eso apenas comienza.
There we go, number 13, Zach Tate flicking the puck from Manchester. It looks like he's been pulled up here, but it really... Is that a goal? Would you look at that? GB got a goal, and Colombia will be disappointed there. They'll have wanted to keep that third one out. It's game over now anyway. ¿Qué será la reacción de los personas colombianos?
Pues esperemos que tengan una buena reacción ante la pérdida contra el equipo de GB. Se ha acabado el partido, perdimos 3-0 con 2 goles anotados por Tom y un gol anotado por el capitán.
Yeah, so game over, GB have won. They'll be very happy with that. I mean, it's too early really to say what that means. It's only the first game in the tournament, but they'll definitely be happy to get that win under their belts, especially against Colombia after the disappointing results of last World Championships.
Thank you. Salen los jugadores y se saludan como muestra de amistad, todos siempre, y como muestra deportiva que solamente no pasa de ser un juego. En este momento perdimos, pero le agradecemos al equipo de GB. Thank you, Tom.
Sí, y gracias, Juan Pablo, para el comentario. So I think we're going to try and get one of the GB players and Colombia players for an interview. Yeah, I'll just head out there now to grab one.
Another time. Good luck.
Now joining me on the couch from GB, I've got Ollie, the number 3. Ollie, what a result.
Yeah, we're really pleased to get the first win of our tournament in, and we had a strong and stable defence, and we just kept that going throughout the game.
Yeah, the Colombians certainly piling the numbers on the bottom, but you guys obviously had a plan in place there to get in between them and break them up.
Yes, we played them in Spain last time, and we knew they were a very fit team, and we just knew that we needed to be fitter and be on the bottom, and that game plan worked for us.
Well, congratulations, mate. I'd like to welcome you to Hobart, welcome you guys here. Good luck with the rest of the tournament. Have you got a message for all the GB fans back home?
Just thank you for your continued support, and I know it's very early in the morning back at home, but thank you for getting up and supporting us, and we hope we can do you proud in this tournament.
Congratulations, mate, and good luck.
Thank you.
In court 2 was the under-19 women, Great Britain versus Colombia, and Great Britain got up 3-0. So well done, girls. Great Britain, of course, being really the home of underwater hockey, where it all started. It's not loud enough. Louder? Sean's having a play.